What up, big kids? I just want to make a video very candid. Just want to do an update. Along the way to update, if you're wondering why I haven't done videos in a while, this video will address that as well as the future of this channel. But in short, I need a reboot. Ow, sorry. Chewy's like laying in bed and he's just like, right there, just like kind of leaning on me, and he puts his paws and man, he's Chewy, what are you doing? Jeez. Anyway, yeah, and when I'm not working, I drive for Uber. That's been my main job here, paying bills and as well as selling toys and, and Chewy's right here. Yep, this is what life is like when I'm in bed, just like, yep. Okay, I'm trying to make a video too. I've been trying to make this video for a while, and yeah, I just want to make it candid. So yeah, you guys, life hasn't been the best right now. Yeah, I've been dealing with, oh my god, Chewy, really? Yeah, not just Chewy. He's awesome, minus what he's doing right now. And I just gave him a bath. What the heck, dude? Jesus. So yeah, man. Anyway, yeah. So just trying to make a video. So you guys notice, like, when it comes to a channel, I haven't been posting a lot, not since my Mysterio review. I was gonna try to get the whole Spider-Man multi-man wave, which I still haven't got the whole wave yet. So I would love to get the whole wave, but I just really thought, especially after last few reviews I've done, that it just kind of felt like, what's the point? You know, when it comes to toy reviews, I just don't have the passion anymore. I love toys, but the only reason, back before I started doing YouTube, I love toys and I was collecting. But I noticed with YouTube and just social media, whether it's Facebook, like Facebook groups, I feel like we're in this kind of situation where, it's kind of like trying to show, like, oh, look what I got, and what I own. I feel like it's dictated how I've collected over the years, and especially when, before, guys, I talked about this many times. Before the ad apocalypse on YouTube, I used to make really good money on YouTube. I would make like 4,000 to 6,000 a month, but in the last like year, I'm literally, and I think in June I make less than like 300. So YouTube used to be my income. It was able to pay my rent, go out, pay all my bills, travel, go out and buy my, whether it's Hot Toys or anything to review. But I can't really, even if it wasn't for Big Bad Toy Store, which that's why I really appreciate them, and I've been using them for years. I've been a long time sponsor of mine, and they've been really great. But if it wasn't for Big Bad Toy Store and just whatever little money I make from driving Uber, reviewing toys is a long-term thing I can do. I like buying action figures for my collection, but yeah, unless I sell off a bunch of stuff or I have Big Bad Toy Store, I can only get so many things. And then even when I do get things to review, I get so many little views, I only maybe make like $1 off the review, if that, compared when I would make like over 100 something a day. It was great, but those days are over for the time being, unless I really change my channel. And that's the thing, like, I don't think any toy collector needs all these things. Even if space was an issue, do you really need all this stuff? Or are we trying to make our houses into toy museums? There's only, if anything, you can always just go to a toy store, see pictures online. Handling a figure is cool, but then And especially watching Toy Story 4, I always think about like, like if you watch Toy Story 4, and I never got to review it, but I love the movie. Woody, what happens to Woody in the movie? I feel like all of us do that to a lot of our figures, not just what happened to Woody, but so many we'll get something, we love it for a bit, then it just sits on the shelf and we forget about it, and eventually we sell it off. And yeah, I feel like that's not fair. You should have things, you should own action figures because you want them, and there's something like you couldn't live without, or something that you just are prized. And I'm sure even if we have like hundreds of action figures, we still love them, but there's only so much. So there's to a point where it's like, do I really need this? And yeah, like I'm just like, I've been feeling like that for a long time. And maybe if YouTube was different and I was able to still make good money and weren't buying more stuff to review, or maybe I had companies sending me out stuff. It was one thing if like Hasbro or Hot Toys or anybody sent me stuff like they used to, and I would review them. That was my job. Like I could pay the bills and give you a really good, high quality edited review. Yes, but the reason why we did the long and uncover reviews, because it was just a way to keep my channel alive, give you toy reviews, and give you like the old school toy reviews that I did way back in the like 2008. And I enjoy that for the most part, but in honesty, I understand why people don't watch videos, because honestly, I wouldn't even watch my own videos. Some things are funny, maybe when my pets are involved, like I have this little guy and his bud right here. I love his bud. But besides that, why would people want to watch me when they can watch Artemis, or they can watch like so many other toy reviewers out there? And that's how a lot of us get treated. It's like, why, if you don't have, like, after you watch one toy reviewer and they do, or a certain toy reviewer that reviews things that you actually care for, why do you need to watch another? So I'm the type of person that I like watching multiple people, whether it's toys or movies, because I like seeing different opinions, or sometimes a reviewer will talk about or show things that the other doesn't. But a lot of people are like that. Why would people care about my opinion? But that in turn segues into another thing I need to talk about. So I've been feeling very stagnant in my channel. I don't have the passion for doing toy reviews. I feel like I'm only getting stuff just for reviewed more so. There's definitely things I bought in recently, more so than ever, that I want to keep. But yeah, I just feel like, I just want to feel like I can buy things or get action figures while I feel like, I have to keep in package first, or I have to review it first, or lose the accessories. All these things that you have to, as a toy reviewer, worry about if you just were a regular person buying an action figure just to open up and enjoy. So because I don't really make that much money on my channel, if any money I do make, and because already people watch my toy reviews, I really want, like, I'm going to Comic-Con next week, because I always go to Comic-Con. Even with all the crap that's been going on in my life, it's one of the happier times of the year for me. It's always a business trip. I'm planning to do interviews for some anime movies, like some and some other stuff. Planning to get a bunch of coverage of all the new toys for you guys, maybe some panels. But besides that, and all the coverage I'm going to get and all the content I'll have, after I do all the Comic-Con stuff, I really don't feel like I'm going to do toy reviews anymore. I'll probably do stuff with toys, but even if I did toy reviews, it would go back to something like quickie reviews or something. I want to go back to what made me happy when doing YouTube videos, like sketch comedy or doing stuff that's like editorials. I want to also do something like how, like, people I admire, like Anna Anaconda, like with mental health, because it's something I've talked about many times in public. But I suffer from depression, and My depression's been really bad these last few years, especially in the last couple years with YouTube. I had to deal with a move. I was forced to move. I I was without a car for a while. I was you know me and my ex-fiance broke up 4 years ago, and even in the relationships I've had them, that whole heartbreak affected those relationships. And now I'm finally at a point where I'm ready to open my heart and love again, but then it just become like so hard with dating. I don't drink, which, by the way, with my depression, it's bad to drink. And I used to take antidepressants, and that hurt my liver. So even if I did drink, that could be fatal to me. That's my old doctor told me that. And it's like my liver was really badly damaged. So even if I wanted to drink, I could potentially be fatal. So that's the thing about taking antidepressants. They're really bad for your liver. And that's why they tell you don't drink and take antidepressants. And I'm very much been trying, for many years to, like I have a brother who's been married and now gonna get married again. He has 3 kids. I have many people in my life, like friends of mine that are my age or younger, getting married or having kids. And I've been wanting a family for ever. And, even with my depression, I feel like, I know it's hard when it comes to dating and stuff like that, but I've been really putting myself out there. I feel like I've been on more dates in the last year and a half than I've been in the last, 20 years or whatever. And, it just sucks. When you find people on dating apps, they are looking for perfection when it's not there. No one's perfect, but people, because of social media and dating apps, they feel like because they have access to all these people online, and because people on social media, Instagram, Facebook, make this seem like their lives are perfect, people feel like you find this perfect person when no one's perfect. There's tons of people like me that suffer from depression, people suffer from anxiety, people that have had some sort of trauma, and no one's perfect, but people just treat people like, because you do one little thing, or no one gives them a time of day, And it's something that I've been dealing with for so long, and something that I want to share with you guys, because I've been through so much heartache in the last few years, and just been dealing with so much stuff, with my career on YouTube, dying, and my trying to find love. My depression's been so bad. When I'm not driving, I drive Uber at night, and then I'm just in bed all day, until Chewy needs to go to the dog park. If I feel like if Chewy was in my life, I would be in a worse state of depression than I've ever been. But he's helped me out a lot, because it gives me a reason to get out of bed, and it's been really hard, but so because of everything that's going on, I finally decided. I used to, when I was a teenager, I used to go see a therapist, and it's been over the years, here and there, I been to support groups, but I decided I need to actually see a therapist regularly. So I saw a therapist yesterday. I'm going to see her again next week. I'm going to continue to see her until I start getting in a more better state, because I'll be honest, you guys, I wouldn't say I've been suicidal, but I definitely been in a state where I just don't want to wake up, I go to bed after a day where I'm just stressing about paying bills and wondering if people even care about my life. I lost a lot of friends over the years because they've gotten into relationships, or because a situation about my depression. And I don't even know if they knew I had depression, but just they because they can tell I've been in a depressed state. But yeah, it's been hard, so I definitely been seeking therapy. And for anyone that's saying why would you go to Comic-Con, it's bad, it's I've been working to set aside money for it. I'm staying with a bunch of people. I'm not gonna like be buying a ton of stuff anyway if I'm there, and I'm gonna be doing actually a sales video selling off a bunch of stuff to help me raise more money towards Comic-Con and other bills. But yeah, it's yeah. So oh my god, Chewy, please don't let me film but yeah, it's been really hard, you guys. So I've been doing my best to be in a mental state, very Chewy, come here, Chewy. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, like, and I promise from this point on, when I make videos, maybe except for my sales video, I'll make better edited videos where I don't have Chewy and all this crazy stuff. But I definitely wanted this video to be more candid, not just like an edited mess or anything. And yeah, it's been tough. And Chewy, come here, Chewy. Jesus, my god, I can't even like film this video without like anyway. So yeah, so I'm gonna make a sales video. I'm gonna be selling a bunch of stuff, continue to sell more Hot Toys and other figures. I have still tons of figures I can sell, and I'm ready to let go of a lot of my collection, and that's one thing I was gonna ask you guys: would you guys still support me if rebrand my channel? And I just want to focus on, after all my Comic-Con coverage, maybe like making just sketch comedy again, or whether it's with action figures or people, or would you doing editorials. I just want to make videos I'm happy and proud of again, or make videos about mental health, talking about depression, talking about dealing with things like that, like how Anna Anaconda does that. She's so great about mixing sketch comedy and mental health things and about life. And yeah, I want to make things that help people, like inspire people, make them laugh. I feel like toy reviews, I just don't have the love for them anymore. And there's so many other people are so much better at it. You probably watch them, and that's fine. I watch them too, and it's okay. Like I never thought I was gonna make a career of toy reviews, but like I said, unless like I was like a official Hasbro or Hot Toys or someone toy reviewer, and really giving me the time and whatever, but on my own, it's just not feasible. I don't have the money to keep buying toys just to review them. I don't have the love and passion for it. So but yeah, so I'm gonna really rebrand my channel after Comic-Con, after I make all the coverage of all the new toys and panels or what interviews I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm just working on myself. I'm seeing a therapist. I'm eating healthy for the most part. I'm definitely gonna try to eat healthier, but people, I'm straight edge. I don't drink, I don't smoke. That's helped a lot with my depression over the years. Taking Chewy out to the dog park and walking him helps out a lot. I try to exercise. I haven't been exercising as much, by just like taking Chewy out, so I'm gonna try to work out again. Yeah, go out on dates all the time. I just really hope that it's like find someone that will be, I feel like worthy to love, and worthy, she feels like I'm worthy to love, so it's been hard, you guys, but I'm doing my best. I just want to make a update and just say I need a reboot on my channel and on my life. And thanks for letting me do this candid video. Thank you for letting me film this in bed, because that's what I feel like my life. I'm just in bed, but yeah, I just want to be candid with you guys. And like I said, by the way, I watch Avengers Endgame a lot because it really relates to me in so much with dealing with loss and trying to move on and trying to find redemption, and just so many things, and that movie makes me bawl out my eyes. And I also feel like a good thing to do when you're depression, and depression has like, you're in a neutral state of like feeling sad, but you can like cry. And I always watch something like Avengers Endgame or a movie that will just bring me to tears, and then I feel so much better, so that helps out a lot too. So So you guys, I'll be making a sales video pretty soon here, hopefully this weekend. But don't expect to see really any videos from me until Comic-Con. But hope you guys understand I'm trying to get myself better, and I'm trying to fix things in my life. You know, I just want to be happy again. I just want to make videos that I'm happy with. And I really thank you guys for all the love and support. And if I do decide to make more sketch comedy, which I want to make sketch comedy or editorials, please help support the channel by going to my Patreon. I know everyone asks that, but I promise I'll make high quality edit stuff I'm proud of, and you guys will feel like worthy. But I understand why no one wanted to support me on Patreon, especially with the long and uncovered reviews. But you know, my Patreon is patreon.com/SeanXLong. And then, or if you don't want to support me with Patreon, I'm going to be selling a bunch of stuff. If you want to buy things to help me support with my Comic-Con trip and my channel and bills, that'd be greatly appreciated. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, wish me luck. Wish you guys the best. I love you guys. Keep updated with me on my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's all SeanXLong. And yeah, you guys, remember to live long and love life.